Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a secret crush or somebody who has, maybe it hasn't been super secret, maybe you've been kind of able to pick up on some of the energy that seems a little bit romantic or flirtatious, but we have someone who feels like they need to be like a little bit more obvious about their affections towards you. And they are wanting to have that physical intimacy side with you as well. Now it says, I want to hold you. So, take that as it makes sense for your story. But it feels to me like that I want to hold you part is someone who feels like you're going through something difficult and they want to be able to express their care for you in more of a romantic way. I don't think it's exclusive of physical intimacy, but I think it's more along the lines of wanting to be there for you because something isn't really going very well for you. Something. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello, Wick. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We've got um, let's see, a scammer on the channel that I should announce just because every once in a while I forget. I don't know if they've deleted this person's account, but just be aware that if you're looking for a personal reading, you would want to email me at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. And that's the only way that I set up personal readings. This person's commenting on videos and trying to get you to go through WhatsApp, so keep an eye out for that. You can find my email address in the description box if I said that too quickly. And you can also find a link on how to become a member if you are looking for more content. You can also find a link to my Etsy site if you're looking for a homemade soy candle that I make. And let's dive in with we're going to go with the Pause Tarot and see what else we've got. What else? The High Priestess, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Wands. Yeah. The Ten of Wands, I feel, is more so your energy. They feel like you're dealing with a lot right now. And so this High Priestess is the person who cares deeply for you. I do think that they have been an acquaintance or a friend for a while. But there's this line, right? I can't say certain things, or I don't want you to feel like I'm being creepy. They're trying to figure out, is this something that I should finally confess, or should I continue to keep this to myself? Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So your energy is this Four of Swords. Maybe you are a little bit on your own right now or isolated, content with solitude. Maybe you've had a betrayal in a friendship, or maybe you're frustrated with some family circumstance or obligations. But this friend of yours, the High Priestess, they want to be there for you. They want to be able to make things easier for you. They want to hold you. So, what else? The Magician in the reverse. String. So it is, I don't know if I say like in your weakness, because I don't feel like this is you being a weak person. I feel like this is saying in your moment of difficulty, this friend who cares deeply for you is gaining courage that previously had kind of evaded them to confess their feelings and see if they can, be there for you. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Angel. Good morning. Is it Peacock? I called you Peta yesterday. You let me know. Good morning, Louise. How are we doing today? What do my angels and ancestors want me to know? I have added that for you. Thank you, Louise. The Pitak. Thank you. I get all nervous about saying people's names wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. See, they have worked to respect your boundaries. They don't want to be overstepping, and they don't want to make you uncomfortable. So this Hierophant card is about what they feel shows respect to you and that line of friendship, right? I'm not your partner, so I can't, pull you in for a bear hug or put the hair away from your face. They have had to keep themselves kind of in line because as things seem to have been a bit problematic for you, it kind of tugs on their heartstrings and they want to be able to make things better for you. Judgment in the reverse. Eight of Swords. I don't think you know this person feels this way, or I don't think that you have. Maybe recently you've looked at it and felt maybe there was something, but with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this is your energy. Perhaps just because you got so much going on, you're not out here like, oh, do you like me? Do you like me? No, I'm sorry. I'm like working on stuff. I have to get this paperwork in, or I got a deadline for work, or I have to, get the kids to the dentist. Whatever it is, it's like there's too much going on. I don't feel like you're over here looking at this person and saying, do I like them or do I not? I don't think it's really on the horizon for you. I don't think it's something that you're prioritizing. Isn't it the cutest? I agree. Drive safely. So we've got another 8 right after the 8 of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups. We also had the 8 of Pentacles. So that could be an important number. And the Strength card is number 8 as well. But this is someone who's realizing that they might need to just kind of work up the courage already and say what they have to say. But of course, their concern is, what if I'm just like adding to your frustration? If you've already got so much going on and then I tell you that I'm into you, is that just going to make things worse for you? Oh, that's so cool. I hope you enjoy that. Good morning, too. Happy Thursday. Did you guys know that it's going to be Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday at the same time next week? I'm pretty excited about that. What else do we have? This is the Earth and Bones Tarot. Three of Jars, or the Three of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Wicks, or Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Tower. For some of you, the difficulty that you're going through could be related to a previous romantic relationship. Maybe this is someone who wants to like dry your tears after you've been brokenhearted. But this Tower card is indicating that we have some frustrating emotional situation. And the Four of Wands could mean you have to change your living situation, or you might have to face even like a divorce. Hey Chef, I've put you in a 30-minute timeout because it looks like maybe this channel isn't for you. If you'd like to come back around and be respectful of my beliefs and other people's beliefs, you are welcome to do so. But diving right into a live chat and telling people that they need to repent is probably not something that Jesus himself would support, considering we have that whole judge not yet ye be judged thing. So I encourage you to think about that and think about how maybe you could get your message across or communicate in a meaningful way about spiritual beliefs if you weren't so quick to judge people. Hello, Redbeard. How you doing? I know, right? A CS, I guess. I don't know. So we've got someone here who is keenly aware that things are kind of in an upheaval state for you and that you are trying to manage everything, right? So the question becomes, is it going to be frustrating for you if I communicate that I have this crush or that I want to be there for you in a more substantive way? Like, is it a problem or would you welcome that kind of partnership at this time? That's what they're trying to figure out. Two of crystals or two of swords in the reverse. And ace of jars or ace of cups. All right, then, they're deciding to confess. I think they've been looking for little clues. Is this something that would be like onerous to you? Is this something that you would be frustrated by? Because if not, then I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Hello, Meow. How are you doing? Hello, Steven. How's your day? Good morning, Gary. I hope you're doing well. Six of swords or six of crystals in the reverse and the king of petals or king of pentacles in the reverse. They're offering stability in a chapter of your life that seems to have a lot of instability. They want to offer, you know, that shoulder to cry on or that person to voice your ideas to. I really don't feel like this is just, hey, you're in a tough spot and I would really like to have some naked time with you. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting this is somebody who sees how much you're going through and realizes that it's been pretty frustrating couple of weeks or couple of months, and they want to be there for you. Page of Wicks or Page of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. There's also this concern they feel like you're blaming yourself too much for something. They feel like you're not showing yourself enough respect or love in the aftermath of dealing with this Hermit in the reverse. Like you're listening to the gaslighting this person threw at you, or you're not as confident in that, I don't know, that you might have been kind of doubting whether or not you were the problem or whether or not you deserve to be treated that way. And it kind of breaks their heart. This friend who wants to be more than a friend wants to remind you of the beautiful things that make you who you are, and also how strong you are, how you've been through many different crazy chapters in your life, and this too shall pass. So it's like they want to remind you how amazing you are, which is really sweet. Ace of Wicks or the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Jars or Page of Cups in the reverse. I see that you are sad or upset. I see that this has, you know, kind of been a difficult run for you, and I want to hold up a mirror and show you the beautiful person that I see. You know, I want to show you that this isn't going to change how amazing you are. Eight of Jars or the Eight of Cups and the Moon in the reverse. Like, this is somebody who has left your life that didn't deserve to be in it. That's their opinion anyways. But they might be a little bit nervous to say that because perhaps you would disagree with them. Hello, V. How are you doing? From Kentucky? I love it. Hello, Benjamin. How's your day going? What else do we have? And thank you for liking and subscribing. That makes a big difference for my channel. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's a friend, perhaps a family member or an ex that is causing problems for you. And what are we calling them? The Hierophant, the High Priestess, that's their energy, right? They want to like be your support. They want to be there to help you through this. And it's not just like, it's not a manipulative attempt to get close to you. It's I want to make sure that you recover from this quickly or bounce back from this quickly because you're magical. They see you as the magician, which is actually kind of amazing because I don't know. I feel like with the High Priestess, Hierophant energy, and then you as the magician, there's a lot of like divine counterpart energy there. Very intuitive and capable individuals with solid principles. Hello, Nexus. How are you doing? Hello, Limby. Nexus, I do personal questions after the general reading, which is at about 35 minutes in. We're about halfway through. And you can attach your question to a super chat or you can donate a membership. Are you telling my moderator to chill because he answered your question? Would you like to rephrase that, Nexus? Remember, you're out here answering your question. Unless you're telling me to chill. That would be even more fun for me. Hello, how's it going, Catherine? We've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who's literally here to remind you that everything will be fine and you've got this, right? That whatever has happened, this too shall pass. You've got what it takes to navigate that path. You'll be fine. But they also, it's like, I don't know how to remind you of how amazing you are without it probably kind of coming through as a, I'm crazy in love with you. And I know all of the things that are beautiful about you as a result, right? Okay, well then I'm just going to delete that one where you try to tell someone what to do. Cool. Hello, Rick. How are you doing? Maybe it's because it's the last day of the month, you know? I think this is beautiful. And maybe some of you are like, I'm not interested in that person. But this is a person who would respect that. This is not someone who would want to make things more complicated for you because they already know that you're dealing with a lot right now. They really just want to be there for you. For some of you, this is a person who wants to ease financial difficulties for you. This could be someone who's trying to find a way to address the problems that in their mind are pretty easy to take care of. Like, oh, you just need to pay the electric bill or you need some groceries. Let me pick those up for you. This is someone who wants to lighten the load for you and make it seem like things are not as frustrating and that you're fully capable of getting through this. Hello, Unicorn. How you doing? Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Nope, Ten of Wands. Pardonnez-moi. So in this trying time, They want to gift you something. They want to be there for you. They want to be reliable. I think for many of you, this is someone who wants to make your financial issues less troubling. Like, maybe I can't pay your debt down, but you know, if I could like grab you some food, that's cool. If I could, you know, put gas in your tank or watch your kids for you, they want to do something to be helpful. How do we have the devil? Where is this coming from? This is crazy because for years, I've said when you see the devil, quite often you're going to see the strength card in the reverse because these are the same thing, right? Living in fear, lacking the courage. Same thing. Maybe you're kind of spiraling a little bit. Maybe they're worried that things are going to turn into a tornado, you know, when it's just a little thunderstorm. They're trying to help you navigate this in a way that doesn't result in like a crash out or in some serious problems. So, what can I do to help? How can I alleviate some of these concerns for you? I think for several of you, this is about logistics. Do you need a ride? Do you need new tires? Do you need somebody to pick up your cousin from the airport? What can I do to help you? But they love you. I think they would do these very kind things for you, even if you said you're not interested in them romantically, because they care about you that much. Not creepy. I have to stress that. I don't think this person is creepy. I think if you told them to back off, they would, but they want to make your life easier. Hello, Gary. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sending you a hug, unicorn. Hello, Keenan. How's your day going? Good morning, Dracula. Hello, Lyle. What's going on? So we have access granted, social media, fake profile, and hiding. So for this one, I'm happy to say what really draws my attention is the more honest option on this card, which is access granted. I think we have someone, our Empress in the reverse, which is likely your character, recognizing how this person is there for you. It's like ride or die. What can I do? I want to make sure that you smile. I think there is a possibility that love is going to grow from this situation, but it's going to be a little bit of a surprise because some of you really did not expect that this person had feelings for you. And you might have been so caught up with everything that was going on that you didn't even really like ask the question. But this person has been very protective. They have kind of earth angel qualities, just gonna say, especially with that Hierophant energy. Yeah. And here you are going through this fallout from forbidden love or someone who didn't know how to treat you right. Someone who broke your heart or maybe even made you feel embarrassed. And this person is like, hey, you don't need to be embarrassed. I see how incredible you are. Don't let whatever that was dictate how you feel about yourself. For many of you, this is a breakup because now we have the karmic card. That person didn't treat you right, didn't see what you have to offer, tried to manipulate you, tried to be dishonest about their intentions. And I have seen that. You deserve better. All right, this is the Noisy Tarot. Let's see what else we have. Hello, Edwin. How are you doing? Yes, that's true, unicorn. What else do we have? Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is someone who wants to be there for you regardless of whether or not you want a romantic connection with you or with them, but they want a romantic connection. I think they're patient too. If you need time to heal, if you need time to let go of this relationship, that's always recommended in my book. I will be a good friend. I will respect your boundaries. I'm not going to push you on that because I want you to be happy. This is someone who genuinely just wants you to be happy. They are not putting themselves first. They see you over here carrying that heavy bundle and they're like, hey, I got some arms. Would you like me to help? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Eight of Wands in the reverse is I'm not going to rush anything. Yes, I have feelings for you. Yes, I want to be with you, but I'm not going to make things more complicated for you by pressuring you on that. This is someone who's respectful. I dig that. Because you deserve someone to respect you. Probably more than one, right? Oh, look at you go, Candle. Yes, mutual love and respect. Exactly. Hello, Travis. Thank you. And thank you, Unicorn. Five of Pentacles. Justice in the reverse. Two of Cups. I see how that person has treated you. I see that they stole your things, or I see that they won't give back what is yours, or, you know, they left you holding the bag and now you have to pay for the rent and all of the utilities because they just up and moved out. This person's like, I want to be there for you. They love you, but they also have some self-control. If you want them to be a partner, they will be. If you want them to be patient, they will be. They're like, tell me what's up. What do you want? Very likely an empath because this person's emotional maturity is top notch. We might see the King of Cups. Empress in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles. See, they see that you have this issue that's holding you back, and they want to elucidate for you where you can most easily get away from that trouble or address that issue. You dealt with someone who, in that previous relationship, was selfish. I don't think your Hierophant here is looking to judge you on that. Like, oh gosh, why would you date someone like that? No, this is all about recovery. How can I help you get into that next stage? This is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we have? Dimensions. Portals, astral travel, otherworldly, unseen, and metaphysical. This is someone who understands their spirituality quite well. Someone who has gone through, I think, a similar issue or traveled a similar path. They understand how to work with energy. And I think that's how they initially picked up on what was going on. But also indicates this could be someone who's very, like they're capable of picking up on your emotions. This is a high vibration person. What else? Gaia, plants, grounding, purification, herbs, and holistic. This could be someone who places a lot of importance for themselves on diet. Someone who is keenly aware of what they need to change or have changed. They routinely prioritize grounding or meditation. And I think they also understand that you're going through a difficult time, but this too shall pass, right? It's a season. So this person's amazing, and they think you're amazing. Limitless, expand, spread, higher, open-minded, and wishes. They know that you are a very important person, that you have a big heart, and they want to be there for you. They want to help you see that this is part of the learning process, or that this dark night of the soul is going to be good for you. Yeah. Hello, Adriana. How are you doing? Okay, so this is interesting because when I was much younger, I knew an Adriana, but I don't think she spelled the name the same way. Okay, Drew. Okay. Drew, how are you? Oh, goodness. I'm so excited to see you. I hope you're having a delightful week. Welcome back, friends. Very excited to see you. But also shout out to the Adriana I knew. Hold on, I have to figure out what country she was from. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. Romania? But she studied at the local college and it was amazing. So it's crazy that she chose that name because I already had this like, oh, because I loved that woman. I'm so glad to hear that, Drew. Very glad to hear that. All right, we are almost to personal reading time, so let's get a few from this Gamer's Ways deck. And then we're going to take care of Luis's question. And I'll be honest, I like this reading a lot. There's a chance if we don't have other personal questions, I might just go right back to this general reading and see what else we get. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing? Redbeard, do you remember Drew? I feel like you both were around at that point, and maybe even Rachel too. All right, so we have the hero. The hero is a natural leader. They follow a strict moral compass, that's the Hierophant, and tend to act selflessly. They are a well-balanced protector, and they will always speak up for the exploited and downtrodden. Ooh, such a good person. I'm so happy for you. This person's in love with you, okay? And they are like an incredible person. So what does that say about you? You're pretty awesome. Collectathon. Wow, you've got a lot of that crafting material. Is there a reason that you haven't used it or sold it for some coin? That's really a lot. Your movement would be reduced in like any other game. Have some faith that you'll find more and let go. So this collectathon honestly just makes me feel like the Hierophant or the hero has some coin, has some ability to financially assist you, and that's what they want to do. They don't expect anything in return for it, right? You do remember each other? Oh, that's amazing. That's totally allowed, Rachel. And I know that Tiana would remember you. We're not quite at the personal readings, Luis. Don't worry. I will make sure to announce it for you, but we are very close. Local co-op. It's easiest to work together when we can collaborate on the physical plane. Working with others can be a means to growth and progress for everyone in the party as long as we all share a vision. They want to work with you. They want to help you expand or move past this issue. Next Gen Remake. Some remakes turn out better than others. This one is S tier. You may be sharing a long cherished game with youngins of your own or enjoying the freshness of it with your player too. This here is a dream come true. So you, my friend, may be getting over a difficult relationship ending. You may be frustrated because you put your all into this relationship, but this Hierophant is waiting and like willing to be your shoulder to cry on. They can just be your friend if that's what you want. But if you are interested in a romantic relationship with this person, I'm going to tell you right now, they will be so good to you. They have morals and principles, and they want to be there for you, not to be manipulative. And I gotta say, I've seen a lot of people who are like, oh, you crying, baby? Come here. You don't need those clothes. That's not this. This is someone who will do what it takes to demonstrate that they respect you fully and their interest is being there for you, like for real. Aw, thank you, Mordecai. I appreciate it. Oh no, your apologies did? Lyle, what are you asking about? I'm confused. Are you asking about the messages? We're still on the general, but I gotta switch over. Quick time event. You probably want to relax, though this cutscene through this cutscene after defending. Hold on, let me start over. You probably want to relax through this cutscene after defeating that powerful foe, which would be the ex, right? The person who was the forbidden love. The fight took a lot out of you, but the developers know there's still some fight left in you. Let's test your reaction time. So how quickly can you bounce back? This Hierophant is going to do what they can to make things easier for you and enable you to bounce back quickly so that you feel like yourself again. All right, let's see what we got for Luis. We have, what do my angels and ancestors want me to know? What do Luis's angels and ancestors want him to know? What do they want him to know? Seven of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Feels to me like there is a crack in your exterior, or the boundaries that you have are not as comprehensive as they should be. And I do feel like there's someone who's thinking about coming back around and asking for money or asking to be let back into your life. But I don't know about that. This feels to me like trouble. Like your boundaries need to be perfect and keep this person out of your life. With the Knight of Swords, there's someone here who wants to speak to you and they're looking to manipulate you. They either want to play the victim or they want to get you to feel like you're the problem, which I guess is kind of the same thing, two sides of the same coin. They're going to offer some sort of apology, but it's not a real apology. So whoever this is, leave them on red or do not engage. This is all an illusion and they're still lying. Yeah, Three of Swords, Temperance. So there's your angels. This person would just seek to betray you again or would cause problems for you. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Mike. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to like take the fun out of it for you, Redbeard and Rachel. Which song? The Tears in a Jar makes me think of the song, is it 1,000 Years? Christina maybe was the singer? I can't remember. I think it was Christina something. We got to do Luis's little... We're going to pull a few from the Zodiac fortune telling cards, because I feel like that was half the message. There's also something good coming towards you, I feel like. Look at that. I done told you. You'll receive an offer regarding money matters. So, yes, there's somebody obnoxious trying to get back into your sphere, and your job is to slam the door or not even open it, right? They don't deserve to come back into your life. But you also got money coming your way, Luis. So, good times. Good times. I kind of want to get just a little bit more on the general reading. Oh, what should I take? I think we're going to go with the William Blake Tarot. Hello, Erasable. Oh, goodness. All right, I said I was going to do more for the general reading, but I can't. No worries, you guys. It was such a beautiful reading. We'll just leave it like that. But thank you, Unicorn. How does the jungle and the warehouse chapter end? And for Hannah, how you doing, Hannah? Any messages? Love and money? Thank you, Hannah. I don't know. It's okay. I already dove into it. It was such a sweet general reading. It makes me happy that there are people out there like this who genuinely respect the object of their affection, right? It's heartwarming. So let's see what we got for Unicorn. How does the jungle in the warehouse chapter end? Oh my god, you guys, I almost literally told you I see the tower in my mind. Hopefully my reaction is enough for you to believe me. But what? Major change. You guys, that freaked me out, okay? Major change. People seeing things differently. And we have the Six of Wands. Success. This feels to me like upheaval. You ain't working, you're out. This isn't cool, you're done. It's kind of looking like a little bit like Robin Hood to me, to be honest. Hello, Ryder. How are you doing? Titillating Thursday. Let me write that down. Thank you, Louise. Who's the person to watch out for? I've added that for you. Thank you, Louise. So we've got a pretty significant ending happening here, Unicorn. And then I see somebody else in charge. It's like, I'm gonna take out what you thought was okay, and I'm gonna show you what real leadership is. The Empress is somebody who's capable of building an empire. The Empress is also probably underestimated by a lot of people because they know how to have compassion and empathy for others. It's like, do you want to have your people fear you, or do you want them to love you? This is a beloved person coming in to say, like, nope. We're not gonna take that. See how homie's like holding it's like I'm pretty sure like a walking stick, but it literally looks like a wrench. So I feel like we have someone adjusting the settings. Like, that doesn't work for me. So with the Five of Cups being in the reverse, we have someone who's saying, I'm not just going to like sit around and twiddle my thumbs. This is not working for me, so I'm going to take a stand. I'm going to do something important. Yep. Ooh. Very uncommon to see an Ace of Pentacles this way. But someone's being shown the door. Like, time to leave. So I hope that helps, Unicorn. It gives me hope, and it shook me how quickly that tower came out. All right, let's see what we got for Hannah. We're gonna go with, we need the stained glass tarot. It's my favorite. Hello, Bobby. How are you doing? Oh, I can't blame you on that one, Luis. Knowledge is power, right? So what is it that Hannah needs to know regarding love, please? We have the Moon in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Magician. I see you manifesting in something better. So take it how it resonates. But what I'm seeing as like an analogy in my mind is we've got someone who is being served the dinner in a restaurant that doesn't really look like what you actually ordered, right? Like you ordered the salmon and they bring you the steak. And you're like, I'm sorry to be a trouble, but I actually ordered the salmon. That doesn't look like a salmon to me. That looks like somebody who's lying and pretending to be a salmon. Moo, but look, I can swim. You're sending something back to the kitchen. Like, I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. And then you're like, allow me to elucidate or be a little bit more clear on what I want. Integrity, honesty, confidence, ability to care for others. You're like writing it down for them. Here you go. That's what I want, universe. You got that? Two of Swords. Crossroads. Because you feel like you've done enough with a certain type, right? You're done. You're leveling up. So you're making it clear that divine timing is at play and you know what you want. So believe in your powers of manifestation. Be very clear on what you want. If you want salmon, you better tell them if you want teriyaki sauce on it. You better tell them if you want asparagus on the side or if you're more of like a green bean kind of gal. Be very clear because you're going to get what you want. How long does this take? Ooh, Devil in the reverse. Somebody who's healed. Excellent, excellent. The letter V may be important. We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's like not a long time. What does the King of Pentacles make me think of? This makes me feel like we've got within the next 5 months someone showing up that is really great for you. But I want to keep in mind, or you to keep in mind, that your manifestation could impact that time frame. You could draw this person in faster. You just got to believe in that, right? Hello, CTF. How are you doing? And thank you for the girl power, unicorn. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? For Sayir, we've got the love reading for L. And feel she's becoming quite obsessive or jealous. Well, that's not great. I would prefer none of that. Will she be a threat going forward. I've added that for you. Thank you, Sayer. We're going to finish up Hannah's question, and then we've got Luis, and then Sayer. Good morning, Lemonade. How you doing? Thank you, Unicorn. I just about fell off my chair, let me tell you. Because, there's that time where I'm like, I should just say what I see in my mind. It's probably going to come out. I'm like, if I do that too much, it's just going to get obnoxious. Let's just pull the cards, Yeah, I almost fell off my chair. I'm glad, Hannah. Let's see what we've got for Hannah regarding money, please. Also, salmon is delicious. That's going to make me want to order some salmon today myself. Dang it. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. So with regards to money, I see there being a sense of I'm in the right place. So even though 10 of Cups can often be a romantic card, it can also be about feeling like you belong or feeling like it's the right place for you. And with it being tied to our 8 of Pentacles, that is about work. So this is you feeling like you have found or are in the right place as far as work. And with the 4 of Pentacles, this is saying at the outset, please be cautious with money. Save a little bit of extra or make sure that, you're not going through the entire paycheck before the next paycheck, that kind of thing. But I feel like you set aside a little bit of money to deal with something that is kind of unpredictable, and then things are balancing out. I feel like for sure by September, we have things leveling out for you. So it feels like maybe just be a little bit more frugal the next couple of months. But I see things really like settling down and feeling like manageable for you. Not just like, okay, I got through this month. No, like I can see things being much more predictable. Hello, Wayward. How are you doing? Hello, Ray. Hannah, I appreciate you, and I am super excited for you. Let's see what we've got for Luis's question. Who is this person to watch out for? What deck do I want for that? I don't know why, but Luis, I am drawn to like the smallest tarot deck that I have. It's the Steampunk Tarot. Are you a steampunk? Maybe this will help us narrow it down for you. Who is this person that Luis needs to be cautious about coming back around? Who does Luis need to be cautious about? We have the Chariot in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, and the World. So this is someone that I feel you've rejected, someone that you feel there was no future with. And I do think this person is at a bit of a distance from you. Let's see if we have any additional information for you. Oh, thank you so much. How are you doing, Win? Should I stick with my current business or start a new one? Thank you for the tip. I've added that for you. Hello, Flex. How are you doing? Hello, Wensley. And thank you, Unicorn. Let me add that one for you. Rule in the favor of Unicorn Jungle. Wow. A long-term battle. Okay. Well, I am rooting for you. Hello, Tiana. We were talking about you earlier. Hey, Mr. Buckfast, I'm sorry. It looks like my channel is not for you. I would encourage you to be less judgmental of people if you are really trying to spread spiritual beliefs and love. Then the hateful approach that you just employed on my channel seems to be at odds with judge not yet ye be judged, right? You will be able to have much more impact and far greater reach if you take a different approach. Jumping into, I think you need to repent or you're going to hell, any of that fire and brimstone stuff ain't working. Just letting you know. If you actually want to bring people over and understand your way of thinking. Have a great day, Ryder. Let's see, we had unicorn was the last one I wrote down. Okay, and then hello, Lee, of course. Let me add that for you. I hope you're having a lovely day, Lee. What are you picturing, third eye? Is it like some rainforest with a plethora of unicorns? And if so, are the unicorns different colors or are they all white? Oh, you know what? Hold on. This is why I think they're all white. Do you guys see this? There's so much dust on him. I'm so sorry. He used to be white, okay? That is Franklin. He's from Chicago originally. Luis, I'm sorry. Let me see if we got anything else for you, hon. We got the 7 of Cups in the reverse, which is interesting because we also had the Chariot, which is number 7. Ace of Wands and the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone that you've rejected that wants to make it seem like they have fixed the problems that were, what made you feel like they needed to not be in your life anymore. But with the Ace of Wands coming through, I do feel like this is someone you are attracted to physically. So that could be the problem, right? That's so cool. I will. It's literally just been sitting on the red chair for like a year, not moved. Yes, Tiana, you know Drew. I almost fell off my chair twice today, and one of the times was when Drew showed up. Luis, I'm sending you protective energy, and let's see what we've got for Sayur. Just a little rundown for you. We've got Sayur, and then Win, and then Unicorn, and then Lee. All right. So Sayur, we got to figure out if L is going to be a threat. Tell me a little bit about the connection between Sayur and colleague with the letter L, please. What is going on between Sayur and L? The Hanged Man in the reverse. 6 of Swords, Page of Swords in the reverse, Temperance, and Judgment. I see like a temporary reconciliation or a temporary peace. It's like, okay, so maybe this is going to be okay. Maybe, it's not that big of a deal, or we can figure out how to navigate these waters. And then you say one thing, and all of a sudden we've got someone who's freaking out. So I do feel like it's L that's freaking out here. Someone who's looking at this situation and taking offense that probably doesn't need to be. So I do feel like we could be dealing with a drama queen. And this is the job, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like this is going to be a little bit awkward. And I do feel like you're right that there is some jealousy here. This is I feel like I'm scanning the horizon or looking you up and down and trying to figure out like who else are you talking to and how do you feel and why did you look at that person and why are you talking to them, right? There is some healing that needs to happen for L. This is someone who sabotages things, not just relationships, but definitely relationships. I don't like this. Bad intentions, manipulative energy, feeling like I control everything or I'm like the puppet, like I hold the strings. I have everything. So this is like delusions of grandeur or feeling like I'm in control when I'm not. That's what I'm getting from L. This is not amazing energy. So will this be a threat in the future? Yes, but you have the ability to cut it off at the pass. You have the ability to navigate this more strategically. You, my friend, are much more logical. You come through as being able to stay calm in a difficult situation. You could probably play poker a lot more effectively than L. That's going to be something that I think ends up kind of saving your bacon or making things easier for you. But I'm going to tell you right now, working with this person is not ideal. And I'm trying to not be like mother hen about it, but this is why they say you should not ish where you eat. If you know that saying, do not date people that you work with, because I do feel like this is like tainting the work environment. Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Tower. Yeah. This is someone who is going to hold a grudge and is going to try to make things difficult for you. You don't deserve that. But I also think you're going to be able to like out strategize this person. Sounds good, unicorn. So please be cautious, Sire, and anticipate things. I feel like you have to play a little bit of chess here, but the good news is I think you're smarter than this person, and I think the emotions take over for L and influence what would otherwise be a very smart person. But yeah, this is not something where you go back to, okay, we're just going to be okay with it, right? We can live and let live. Can Zaire come to America? Not recommended. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Wands. There's a different place abroad that might be better, but I would not recommend here. Oops, I think that's actually we have the Three of Wands, so this would be like a different choice that you might be considering. Hello, Kaiser. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, please feel free to super chat. I have 3 questions remaining, so totally fine. Y'all might hear my stomach growl, but you'll forgive that, right? Fruitful. No problem, Kaiser. And Sire, I'm sending you a big ol' hug. You are smart. You will figure this out. So for Win, we have, should I stick with the current business or start a new one? Should Win stick with the current business? No. Page of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Page of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles and Strength. Absolutely the new business. Hands down. It's going to be a much better situation for you. Thank you, Sire. I've seen it do that before. See, you were all trying to be like generous to others, and YouTube decided that you get to have the gifted membership. Oh, that's funny. I think that happened to Redbeard. So when the Page of Wands in the reverse is also making me feel like there is more information that you are going to happen upon that confirms for you that this current business ain't it. So maybe there is clarification as far as finances. Maybe there is new information regarding the industry or your competition. But I feel with your head turned the other way, you know that there's something else out there that would be a better, like, what's the word? that the viability is stronger with this new business. Yeah. I see you being much happier and less stressed with the new one. Anything else regarding this new business, please, for Wynn? Judgment in the reverse, Nine of Swords. Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, there's anxiety that is lifted once you make a decision regarding this. But why do we have the Ace of Cups and the Fool in the reverse? Be cautious who you tell about the new business, especially if you're looking for investors or a partner. There is someone here who says what you want to hear, but is not being honest. King of Cups in the reverse. Temperance. Page of Pentacles. I do see things. There is someone out here who is going to be a valuable partner or mentor or investor. This person could be Sagittarius. But this is somebody, or it's an angel investor, right? That's a thing. But I do feel like you have to, there's someone you decline or walk away from because you can tell that you're not on the same page. They're lying about something. Trust your intuition, because I feel like your intuition is going to be like, I don't know why I don't like this person, but I don't like this person. And then there's someone else who comes through, and this is the better situation for you in. Whether it's an employee or a partner, an investor, whatever it is, you got to make sure you're reading the energy of these individuals, because one of them is a liar and one of them is like the golden ticket. Salmon for breakfast, that's amazing. Have you ever had a salmon eggs Benedict? I convinced my mom to try to make one for herself because she always orders them out at like restaurants. I'm like, you got the poached egg thingy, you got the English muffins, you got salmon. What are you waiting for? Two of Wands in the reverse. You might be surprised by you might be surprised which person is better to connect with. Maybe it's just someone who gives you advice, but you got to be cautious with the Seven of Swords. There's someone who would lead you down the wrong path. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? All right, let's see what we've got. Thank you, Wynn. I wish you much abundance. Let's see what else we've got for Unicorn. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Does the judgment rule in favor of Unicorn Jungle? Does the judgment rule in favor of Unicorn Jungle? Yes. I don't know if there's like multiple decisions here. I don't know if there's like an appeal or if there's multiple things that we're talking about, or if someone might, be kind of indecisive. I feel like there's a little bit of, it's like the kombucha lady where she's like, nah. So there might be a little bit of a fake out that happens, but I see ultimately, yes, decision in your favor. Let me write this down real quick. Hello, Storytime. How are you doing today? What is humanity, and are we up to uphold that position? Very deep question. I'm excited to choose the appropriate tarot deck for this. Every human was stepped apart. Yeah. Yes. story time, the word that comes to mind is stewardship. I think stewardship is something we need to return to our society. We do not own things. We're here to maintain them and make sure that the next generation gets to enjoy them, right? That might be bordering on politics, but yes, I love that. Hello, Kaiser. Thank you for the tip. Let's write that down for you. What is Erica? What's her current feelings? Oh, she's a Pisces like me, huh? Thoughts and feelings. And true intentions towards you. Awesome. I've added that. Thank you, Kaiser. Yes, exactly. Anything else that we need to convey to Unicorn, please? Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So we go from feeling very distraught and dejected, or maybe even like everyone has abandoned me, to holy cow, I just found this really beautiful pearl on the sand, on the beach, and I'm rich. Like Dave Chappelle, I'm rich. I don't know if it actually has to do with money, but we do have somebody who feels like things are returning to how they should be. And with the Lovers, this is not a soulmate card, but this is a decision that is right for the Queen of Pentacles. Is kind of given like Mother Nature vibes, but like what is right for the world is a big deal. So if you know anything about pearls, and I don't really, I think they're kind of hard to find, right? Really? You're about to find a pearl. Hello, how's it going, Cecilia? I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Next up, we have Lee, and Storytime is asking when. You are after Lee, so I would guess in a couple minutes here, Storytime. Not too long of a wait at all. And then after Storytime, we have Kaiser. So, Lee, what should we use for you? I think we use the Graffiti Tarot. What do we have for Lee today, please? What do we have for Lee? I put ketchup on everything. You're missing out, homie. I made some red curry last night, and I wish I made it spicier, so I'm gonna add some spice to it today. Excellent. Ooh, that's pretty cool, Drew. All right, so for Lee, what have we got? We have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. This feels to me like a David and Goliath situation. This feels to me like we got all of our best people together to try to take you out, and you're over here like, is that all you got? Didn't feel anything. And this is what you do for a living? I don't know what this is, Lee. Maybe it is court related. Maybe it is work related. But I see you being kind of effortless in your attempt to hold your ground when somebody feels like they can attack your process or your approach to something, be it parenting or your career. This is more than one person, but they're over here like, do I have glasses? No. Like, oh, I'm sorry, is this how you felt like you should be doing things? That doesn't seem right according to statute, blah, blah, blah. And then you hold up some piece of paper and you're like, actually, it's like you're defending how you approach things because of how a doctor told you to or how the process is called out in the handbook. Like, you are standing on business. And whoever it is that wanted to make you look like you were doing something wrong is going to look like a fool, because I feel like you followed it to the T, to the letter. Like, you are not messing around here. So, you about to show them that they aren't as smart as they think they are. They feel like they can challenge you in your stance or the strategy that you employed. And they're going to end up having to like eat their words or apologize to you. They're going to look a little foolish. So if you are wondering whether or not you should follow something to the T, I feel like you already will. But with the Hermit in the reverse, someone's going to try to say that you did it wrong, and they're going to look silly. They're going to look a little bit stupid. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you're worried about a conversation, it's going to be like a blip on the radar. It's not going to be that big of a deal because someone doesn't know what they're talking about. And you have the truth or like the appropriate approach on your side. Hello, August. How are you doing? Thank you, Tiana. Should I partner with Jenny? And open a new location? Or stay? Awesome. I've added that for you, Tiana. Thank you. You're welcome, Lee. Let's see. Next up is story time. We have, what is humanity, and are we up to uphold that position? Oh, I don't know if this is the right one, though. Hold on. No, I actually want to go back to the William Blake that I almost used earlier, so this works out well, actually. The William Blake tarot is kind of deep. Does she? Well, apologize for me. All right, so what is humanity? What I see in my mind is the inspiration card. We'll see if that comes out. But what is humanity, please? Child of music. Oh, what are you doing in there? The Three of Poetry. The Ace of Painting. Nature. So, these cards are quite unusual, by the way. The Child of Music, I believe, is the Knight of Fire or Wands, piping down the valley's wild, piping songs of pleasant glee. So notice we have a character who's walking through, playing some music, but not really taking any kind of notice of what's around them. And what is around them? Kind of stark mountain ridges, no trees, and two birds way up top here. So the Knight of Wands, in general, is a card that talks about maybe being a bit reckless or moving quickly through things. It could be about taking action, but this, especially because the head is down, they're playing music, that's great, but it's like ignorance. So at this time, it's saying humanity is ignoring what is around them, ignoring their own power, ignoring their own state or the possibilities that they could potentially take advantage of. And that ignorance is going to come at a cost. Thank you, Unicorn. Let me add that for you. Evolve into a shamanic jungle space. Thank you. I have added that for you. So, story time, we have lost our way. And what we thought was creativity is no longer creativity. I'm a little bit nervous I'm going to get political here, but I'm going to say it. AI ain't it. AI is fake. AI is dangerous. And the fake world has distracted humanity from what is really in front of us. I must create a system or be enslaved by another man. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create. Makes me think of Star Trek because, Star Trek gives me hope that we figure out some stuff at some point. We have humanity ignoring what's going on, and it's like they're giving up the power that they have. But humanity is meant to create. So I do feel like there are more and more people that are waking up. We have the Ace of Painting. Ace of Painting is associated with water. So this would be like the Ace of Cups. Creativity. So we have someone, did I cover enough nudity? What is that? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if there's any Letos or anything on there. These Will and Blake cards got a lot of nudity, okay? But I feel like it's also kind of intentional. Like, we have to be reminded of what we are without all of the other stuff that we put on ourselves to distinguish from the way we were created, right? And then we have nature. This is, oh gosh, why is there so much nudity? I just want to show you what the card looks like without like covering it all. But we have like a, that's the Empress card, okay? Nature. Mother Nature. We have a call to action to go back to how we have been before instead of having blinders on. Are we up to uphold that position? It's funny that that's how you phrased it. I don't think I have to cover this dude up. I don't think you can see any of the bits. Look at how he's literally holding something up. Yes, but it requires, this is the Fool card, okay? It requires a new state of being. We have to wake people up because they're focused on their phone or focused on who cheated on who in the celebrity world. But like, real talk, Klay Thompson, are you stupid? That's Meg the Stallion. All right, but really though, we focused on the wrong things. So we have a new class of people who are graduating. Time is the mercy of eternity. Without time's swiftness, which is the swiftest of all things, all were eternal torment. Change is approaching. New energy is filtering through and getting that old stank off of humanity. But it's a process. It takes time. We have the Nine of Science, but it came out in the reverse. The Nine of Science would be the Nine of Swords. Is that not an incredible depiction? We've got recovery and letting go of anxiety, but it takes a while. So are we capable of upholding it? Yes. It's not going to be a quick turnaround, but I do feel like there are people who are leveraging what they have to make that change. And will we stop destroying nature? Reflection in the reverse. And the Angel of Poetry, which would be the Page of Cups. Right? No, Page of Pentacles. I can't show you this picture. It's like, there's some hot dogs on here, okay, guys? Angels stand around my spirit. There are people who want to, but there are also people who are ignoring the call. It's a battle. I don't think we will ever stop, but I think there are people who are grouping together to create change, just as much as there are people grouping together to destroy. So it's not going to stop, but there are people working to combat that. All right. Story time. I appreciate your questions very much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. We have Kaiser up next. What is Erica's current thoughts and feelings regarding Kaiser? What is Erica currently thinking about Kaiser, please? Death and Strength in the reverse. I don't want this to be over, or I don't want to lose this, but I also don't know if I can make the change happen that needs to. So I feel like I have broken that person's heart. Trying to figure out whether or not it makes sense to communicate. And with the Queen of Swords, it's very like pensive. Trying to figure out how you feel. Let me get the hidden truth. Any other thoughts from Erica? We need to let each other go. So many things remind me of you, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So still thinking about you and kind of struggling with that, but feeling like I don't know how to make things change. And what about the current feelings towards Kaiser, please? I can't get over you. I'm trying to let this go, or I'm trying to let go of what happened. And I do feel like there is I don't know if this is partying per se. It could be a shopping addiction. It could be I'm going to happy hour every day. But this is someone who's trying to kind of block out what's going on. And what about intentions from Erica towards Kaiser, please? What are Erica's intentions towards Kaiser? Three of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is betrayal. This is a cycle of I let you down, I don't do what I say I'm going to, and then I come back around and I try to like apologize or make things right. The High Priestess, the Fool in the reverse, Knight of Wands. This is someone who decides to make changes or promises to do something different and then goes back on that promise. This is unreliable energy. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. What else regarding Erica and Kaiser, please? That's a pretty good way to describe it, Unicorn. What else for Erica and Kaiser, please? This person is playing games. I keep thinking about the first time. And this person's going through financial struggles. I'm sorry I broke your heart. I just don't think that this person has changed enough to avoid breaking it again. I'm addicted to your energy. And I don't want to be a player anymore. I'm ready to commit. My ego and pride got the best of me. So is there a desire to change? Yes. Is there a desire to be good to you? Yes. But I don't know that this is somebody who has the wherewithal to make the actions match their words or their desire to be good to you. I didn't comprehend what this connection was until it was too late. This is someone who taught you your worth because, quite frankly, you know you deserve better. And this is someone who has a tendency to be obsessive, but then can also drop someone like that. Like I said, inconsistent. And you deserve somebody who is consistent, consistently awesome. All right, Kaiser, I hope that helps. And I'm sending you strong manifestation energy because I feel like you can draw in something very meaningful at this time. All right, so we have Tiana up next. What shall we use for Tiana? We use the plasma vision? Prisma vision. Did I say plasma? That's weird. Prisma vision's tarot. Anybody working on their blood today? Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? You're so welcome, Kaiser. So for Tiana, should Tiana partner with Jenny and open a new location? Yes, but why the Hierophant in the reverse? I feel like it requires an unusual or unconventional approach. How do I say this? So, well, clarify for me. So we have the Star in the reverse. This is like you can't use the existing roadmap. You have to identify something that makes it different. Or your approach might be in something that others look at and don't understand. And that's okay. Because what you want to do that is different from the other plan is what would make it successful. So people are going to look at you and be like, that is dumb. Why would you do it that way? And not to call them dumb, but like maybe they just don't have the imagination required to be able to understand that the only way things get better is because somebody's like, you know what, we should do it different. So you have an idea that is slightly varied from what other people envision. And there's a risk that you let them convince you that you need to be like everybody else. But I think you know that doing things your way might be better. So we have the 10 of Wands. You're going to have to basically justify something that is off the beaten path or different from how other people would do it. But yes, you should. Yeah, I see that being a good situation for you. But with Strength in the reverse, you got to have a firm voice when you make a suggestion. Maybe it's as simple as I don't want to have mints in the lobby. I don't care. It's something that you feel strongly about. It's not like changing the whole business, but you got to like stand firm on that. Exactly, Tiana. All right, let's see what we have for Unicorn. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. Will Unicorn evolve into a shamanic jungle space? Will Unicorn evolve into a shamanic jungle space? I'm getting a no, but it's kind of like a soft no. With the 10 of Pentacles, it feels to me like there is a long-term goal of that, and that could be realized. But with the Eight of Cups being in the reverse, I feel like there's something that takes priority. It's like there is a temporary focus. This is what we need to make sure happens. And once that happens, then we get back on the original path. So, what is this distraction? Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This feels like before you can work towards this goal, you are working on elevating the consciousness. Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Elevating how people leverage their intuition or understand energy. Three of Cups. So there is a focus on making sure people feel included or getting people on the same page. And there's something about the shamanic jungle space that might be almost like it makes some people feel excluded, which is strange to me. But this is like we're working on creating a big happy family. And then one of the offshoots might be that shamanic jungle space. But right now it's like recruiting or getting everybody to wake up and understand things from a different perspective. And once that happens with the Hanged Man, then we move towards that. Sorry, that made me laugh, Rachel. Hello, Faye. How are you doing? Hello, Jamark. I hope you're having a good day. Y'all, I'm getting super hungry, and I don't know if I've ever gone to almost 100 minutes. But I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for the super intriguing questions today. I hope that you have a beautiful day. Oh, hello, Christina. It's 97 minutes in. I don't know if I've ever had a reading this long. Get some salmon. I sure will. I love you guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and if you're able to hype, even better. If you want to check out my soy candles, that's linked in the description box below, as it is better for the environment and for your health. And I'll see you in the next reading. Toodles.